Hey guys, welcome back. We're gonna go over a few things today. The biggest thing we're gonna do is we're gonna bring you up to date on the Turbo Sierra. So you've seen the video that said it was no good. We had frame damage. As you'll see down here, the frame is shoved back pretty good actually, right on the control arm. So we're gonna end up probably replacing that. Only due to the fact is I have it up for part out and a lot of parts didn't sell and I still have a lot of parts for it. So what happened was I ended up buying a two-wheel drive Silverado once this was going to be painted a couple weeks ago. So we are a little behind on the videos. I do apologize. And it was a crazy week. So as you see, this was pretty well ready for paint. You saw that in the videos. We got it ready. We're going to it. We went to do the control arms and stuff, and then that's when we came into the issue. So I bought a two-wheel drive Sierra that was lowered, same drop kit, except for its two-wheel drive. As you guys see, this is the new shell for my truck. It's kind of downpour rain, so I don't want to video too much. We're about an hour and a half from home. My friend's gonna put it on the trailer, but we'll talk about it when we get it home and it's not in the rain, guys. So stay tuned. Should be a two-wheel drive. And that is there. It's already been painted. I've been extremely busy, so I didn't have a lot of time to show you guys the update. So these videos might be a little confusing here and there, but this one was a fleet side cat eye, and I used my step side. I sold the parts I could sell to try to recoup some money, and then I put my new front end on it with the Denali grill. That is where we are now, up to date. Now again, some of this is going to be a little scatterbrained for you guys, but as you see here, we are building our Turbonetics turbo. We have a full turbo kit going on it with an intercooler and stuff. We do have the return lines already set up. It already has a 340 fuel pump and some goodies as well with it. Unfortunately, for it being a truck and a two-wheel drive truck at that with a good frame, I paid good money for it. Realistically, I paid, I think it was $3,000 for a roller with the rims and the drop kit. And then I sold the box for like $1,000. I tried to recoup some money because, let's face it, I don't have money to waste. So I sold the box, I sold the tailgate, I sold the front end, things like that. Which then left me with this hunk of poop. So this is sitting here, guys. It's four-wheel drive. The rear frame's been done, sandblasted, painted, C-notch, dropped to 4-inch in the front, 5-inch in the rear. Same drop size on the other truck. So the issue I had with this was I was parting the truck out and I took the best of the parts I wanted, put it on the other truck. So you see this door is still on here because the driver's side door on the other truck was better than this one. So I used that one. The passenger side door you'll see is red. This one was blue. The passenger side door was better on this truck than the other truck. So I used what parts I wanted. I used the two new fenders and I used the cow hood. That puts me at this truck. So I do have 22-inch rims on it. I don't have a box anymore. But the issue is no one's buying any more parts. So what do? I don't really want to have a whole bunch of content of the same vehicle. So my Sierra now, or Silverado, is a two-wheel drive, 6-liter, 4L80, 78 mil turbo kit. So, you know, I don't want to do that twice. That's kind of boring. So if you're new to the channel, we have two 5th-gen Camaros. One's supercharged, one's going NA for now. We have a 91 Camaro convertible. We have a Neon Roadster, PT Cruiser turboed, and a Neon that's getting SRT swap with a big turbo and the SHO. So I have a lot of projects, too many projects. I don't want to be jumping from here to there. Oh, and we have the Civic pickup truck turbo build that we're building as well. So here's my game plan. Let's show this truck. When we were at the junkyard the other day, I don't know if you've seen the video or not, I ended up finding a good front frame, good cross member. So this is today's project. I'm going to be jumping around here. This Denali I bought for the interior, which you guys might have seen the video, and the front bumper. So I'm going to run the front bumper on my two-wheel drive truck, and then I'm going to save my brand new front bumper and we'll use it on the new truck or whatever the case may be. So I'm going to take the front end off this truck. I got the engine swap sold. So I basically got this truck for free for the parts I wanted. That's what I wanted to do. So I'm going to pull the interior out, the front seats, the lower dash panels and stuff for my blue truck when I get time. Right now I'll leave it a black interior. But I'm going to take the front fenders off. Yes, I'm well aware. If you look, fenders are rotten. They're no good. But this is what we're going to do. I'm going to put these fenders on that truck. I'm going to put this hood on that truck. I'm going to put the headlight sockets for now, since the other ones were sold, on that truck. So I'm going to set that truck up as a GMC front, which is going to go a GMC anyways down the road, but I don't want it to be an eyesore with no front end on it and things like that. This is going to go to the scrapyard once I pull the motor and transmission out for the guy that bought the motor and tranny, and then I get to keep the parts I want off of it. So I'm keeping the Denali side door cattings for mine, the front bumper, and a couple of odds and ends. So today's game plan is to seal this truck up, make it all sealed up so water will stop getting into it, since I was going to junk it. But realistically, I can't justify getting rid of this truck. You know, I can't sell the rims, so I'm going to keep them, but I don't want them on the other truck because I enjoy the SS rims better. I can't get rid of the lowering kit because the lowering kit I have is for 4-wheel drive, and realistically, who drops a 4-wheel drive truck? Well, technically I do. So that's where we're at with this, guys. We are going to get the front end on, that way it doesn't look as much as an eyesore, and then we can move it around the yard. But we have things that are going to be happening beforehand. So before we do this truck, and that's going to be, that truck's going to be a 6-liter all-wheel drive, probably turbo. So I'm going to look for another Denali or Escalade, and I want to run the 4L65 transmission. So we're going to keep this truck. This is project number 1. So you guys just seen this truck. This is what we're going to work on. Today we're going to do the interior, and I got to do the back glass in this still. I got to clean the windows and stuff. So I'm going to put the wiring harness in through the doors on both sides. I'm going to get the door panels on. I'm going to start cleaning up this interior, and then I believe I'm going to call a glass company to come and put glass in the back. Issue I run into with that is I planned on using the rear sliding glass out of the other truck. So now I got to go to the junkyard and see if I can find a rear sliding glass. So that's this project. Please don't mind the mess of the garage. If you follow the channel, I just sold my cube van that held a lot of parts. So the garage is a little bit of a disaster right now. So we're going to the back paint bay. Here is our Civic truck that we've been working on, and motors and rims and intercoolers and turbo kits and a whole bunch of rare parts just sitting around. So this is project number 2. Somehow I plan on having this done in 2 months. I honestly don't know how, but this is project number 2. We got some body work to do. We got to shave the engine bay. We got to drop the motor in. We got to wire it up, 5-speed swap it, lower it, build the box, and then away we go. And you'll see there's no interior in it because we got to finish doing everything else. This is project number 2 after the truck. Hopefully you guys don't kill me for this, but here's my 3rd gen Camaro just sitting here used as a shelf right now. 100,000 kilometers on it. Never been painted, really good shape. Between project 1 and 2, we're going to do a set of exhaust and headers on my Camaro, my 2011 SSRS, just to compare how it does with an exhaust and stuff. So we're going to do some dyno stuff. So here is project number 3. Now, for anyone that's new, this is a 95 Neon NYG ACR. It's sitting on BC coils. It's like one of, I don't know, maybe 90. I think one of 16 of these options. I have an SRT interior, and I have tons of parts just sitting in it. So the plan with this, guys, is I got Viper seats for it. If you've seen the channel, you see the Viper seats. We are going to be going with an SRT swap in this. 3-speed built automatic transmission, Willwood brakes, S256 turbo kit, and a whole bunch of parts. We're hoping for like 500 horsepower on E85 because I'm going to get E85 by the barrel. Kia is going for scrap the next couple days. Project after the Neon, if you guys are still watching, is a PT Cruiser Turbo GT, 160,000 kilometers, project leftover. If you guessed it, it's because I have so many Neon parts I didn't want to sell. I'm using it on this. Got cams, cam gears, 3-inch downpipe, 3-inch exhaust, and guess what? Stage 3 turbo. So with a stage 3 turbo, that should put us at like 350 to the wheels before the other mods. So we're hoping for a high 300 horsepower tossed together PT Cruiser. So that's what we're going to do with that. The biggest thing on the PT, which won't happen till probably winter, is we're making a panel wagon. So we're going to weld the back doors up, take the glass out, weld the metal here, probably do 2-toned, and then have an old school B is for boost right here. That's my plan with this. And then we're going to lower it and have some fun with it. And then we have the Mazda 3 that's going for sale. It was bought smashed. You guys haven't seen this yet. but the videos of me fixing this will be up. It was hit hard in the front, airbags deployed. We buffed the headlights and stuff the other day. We're going to end up selling this just to get my driveway cleaned. We have the supercharged Camaro that most of you probably already seen on the channel, and then we have the Passat all-wheel drive wagon with a 3.6 that needs to get to Volkswagen for the 12-year rust warranty or the 10-year rust warranty to see where it lies. I think it's a 12-year rust warranty. So that's where we're at right now, guys. Let's have some fun, and we will work on the two-wheel drive truck and see what we got. Now, for anyone that doesn't know, this one's blowered. I have an LS9 blower as well. People tell me to put it on my other Camaro, but I don't want to. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 turbo kits for different cars kicking around here, so we have some fun. And then if you're completely new to the channel, let me show you something that's going to be coming up on the channel, but not until the other projects are done. So if I stop procrastinating, I will say, we will get it done faster. So with the power editing, I'll show you. Here we go, guys. This is my 59 Al Camino. Doesn't look like much, but if you're new to the channel, I am a body man by trade, and for it being a 59 and a Canadian car, it is actually pretty solid. I have probably 3 of everything except for a hood and a passenger side door. I have the patch panels for the quarter panel. I have a one-piece floor. I have all the good stuff. So this is going to be the winter project, and maybe next year's summer project. Who knows? But this is going to be a 6-liter LS9 supercharger is what I bought the supercharger for, and it's going to be a wild car. You see inside, I have all the parts in my upper garage, but I have 2 or 3 tailgates sitting there. You know, it is a solid car. The only thing I don't have is glass, but the frame's there. It's been blasted and sitting outside for a long time. I'm going to re-blast it. I'm probably going to run in a C6 or a C5 front end, Ford 9-inch rear end, and then we're going to retro mod it and put an LS in it. We're probably a 4L80, or I might go with a 6060. We'll wait and see. But that's where we're at now, guys. And then I'm trying to clean up my yard, as you see. So that is the update of the vehicles in the yard. You guys didn't see my other Camaro, but I do have my 2011 Hayden. So now I'm going to start putting together the interior of the two-wheel drive truck, guys.